I know we're already. Oh, no, I'm actually on time. Woohoo. Oh, Andrea, that is so sweet. I want to know, how did everybody's meals go last week? We talked a lot about different types of meals and stuff like that. So, yes, it is pajama day today. So, yes, I'm in my pajamas. We went grocery shopping in our pajamas, and I am still in pajamas because today's pajama day. So, you're dealing with me in my pajamas. Yes, they are clean pajamas. Every once in a while, and just a second, I haven't done it in a while, we have a pajama day. And the rule is you are not allowed to wear the same pajamas that you slept in. So I had to get in different pajamas, but we're having a pajama day. So you get to deal with me in my pajamas. But that's okay, because we're all family here. So today we're going to finish up one cleaner. We're going to do a couple more. And then we're going to see if anybody has anything. Well, that's okay. It takes practice, right? They went pretty good. So you got 1 week down. So then it's just a matter of getting the second week. And it's just like shining your sink or swish and swipe or whatever. It all takes practice. So, I didn't make my tea. I gotta make my tea. So, and I love this cup, but it doesn't fit underneath my little off-brand Keurig thing. So, hey, better late than never, right, Sheena? Okay. I need to talk with you today too, if you have time. So hopefully we can get together today. So we have lots of stuff to do. So I'm going to get started. I do want to know, how is the volume? How is the picture? I actually finally spent the money and bought a new computer. So if you guys could let me know that. That's wonderful. I know I'm a little in the shadows, but that's my kitchen. So, but how's the volume and stuff like that? Because I'm not sure what it looks like. I haven't even recorded weekly videos on this thing yet. Awesome. Thank you, Sheena. Okay. So, remember we started this 2 weeks ago? Remember how liquid it was? And now it's not so liquid anymore. Oh, yeah. Good. Thank you, Andrea. Where are your jammies?
No.
It's pajama day. You got to be in your pajamas.
Well, for now, I'm going to wear shorts. But the reason why it's not so liquidy is because the orange peels has sucked up most of the water.
Yep. Oh, and Andrea, if he's got like tough stains on his work shirts that he won't get rid of, just rubbing them on a bar with the Fells Naphtha laundry soap bar will help get out those stubborn stains as well. Okay, so what we're going to do, I got my little bowl. Oh, okay. I got one for you today that will help. Hold on. Should just put something in the notes. I want to make sure that I didn't write the recipe down wrong. Honey, the all-purpose cleaner should not have the baking soda in it. So I got to recheck those recipes to see if I wrote them down wrong. It should just be the vinegar, water, and the tea tree oil. Same with the dusting spray and the degreaser spray. I got to make sure.
Better?
Yes, better. Make sure I didn't write them down wrong.
Watch this.
I linked the document in last week's live, and I'll link it again here today. Sheena says cute.
I can pick it too.
So that way you guys can, I need to change where my computer is. I am totally in the dark here. Okay, give me a moment. Let's change the computer. I don't like being totally in the dark. That's a little better. A little better. Okay, so I have my strainer and I just have a bowl. I'm going to take all this wonderful stuff and let it sit here and strain for the next hour or so everything can get off of it. And then you guys will be able to see how liquidy it is, or how thick it is. It is really thick. It is just like the orange oil that you get, which is why I did realize that on the document. Thank you, honey. I'm really actually liking the way my hair turned out today.
I actually go to the store by Rose Gold. I actually picked out that color from my mom's hair.
Yes, you did. I have decided to change how I do the this orange oil, and I don't put it in a spray bottle anymore because it's so thick.
Yeah.
Actually, that strained out quite well. So, and my sink already full of hot water. The color is rose gold that Jacek picked out.
Yeah.
And the shine is the Moroccan oil by Garnier Fructis. I have their leave-in conditioner, their conditioning curl cream gel, and then the Moroccan oil on top. Look at this. Remember, this was just salt and vinegar. And now it is nice and thick. So that will be what goes on my cutting board and everything else. All done? All right.
That's simple.
I will be more than happy to do a routine video. I actually, okay, so some of you might not like it. Hi, Michelle. Some of the videos may start getting longer because I'm going to maybe add some timers in there, explain more about how I do the things, how you can do the things, and stuff like that. Oh, hair routine? I guess so. I can do that. I can definitely do that. I have found for me, with having my curls like this, that my best bet is to take a shower every morning and wet it totally down. Because when I use a spray bottle to just wet it with the conditioning spray, it does not look as good. I will show them the spray bottle, honey, but not this time. Okay. All right. I got my tea. I'm ready.
Also, by the way, guys, if you guys have a Whirlpool mug, just call me.
Yes, he fixed our Whirlpool mugs. So, Sheena, you wanted floor cleaner, so we're going to make that first. All right. So, floor cleaner is going to start. You need vinegar, you need water, you need rubbing alcohol, and you need the Dawn. So, it's one part of the 3 different items. So, once again, 12-ounce spray bottle. I'm just going to do 4 ounces of each thing. So, I had to get a new bottle of rubbing alcohol, so. And of course, I forgot to undo everything. Okay, we're going to start with the 4 ounces and get it everywhere of rubbing alcohol.
Oh my God.
Oh, that stuff smells strong. Woohoo! My arm is now disinfected. All right, I got the 4 ounces of rubbing alcohol. Now with a big old container of vinegar. It could work on hardwood floors. I have honestly found, Sheena, the best thing for hardwood floors is just a damp rag. No cleaner, no nothing. Just use a damp rag. Microfiber cloth will work too. Because the biggest thing with floors, with hardwood floors, real hardwood floors, is the buildup. Now, I have Pergo hardwood floors. This stuff is amazing on my Pergo. So, and then we need 4 ounces of water. Because the rubbing alcohol dries it. Okay, so you've got like my Pergo. This stuff, amazing on it. And then 5 drops of dish soap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is all you need. Do not put more than 5 drops in. Main reason for this.
Because you'll get soapy.
Well, that and okay. The main reason for that is that soap can attract dirt. So by just putting in the 5 drops, you're going to get the degreaser from the dish soap, but it will not attract the dirt on your floor. So this is it. And then it's just a matter of spray it and wipe it off. So floor cleaner, all done. But I mean, you can use it on those the fake hardwood, the bathroom floors, linoleum floors, tile floors. By all means, you could also use it on the tile backsplash and everything else like that. So, floor cleaner, out of the way. Okay. Scouring powder is next. So, you know, we all go, we get that Comet, stuff like that, that has unbeknownst chemicals to us in it. And I love this stuff 100 times better. It works 100 times better. I could probably even use it in my toilet, but to be totally honest with you, I love the reaction of the baking soda and the vinegar. I love that chemical reaction. That is the science geek coming out in me. So that's what I have to do. I have to do that. I love the way it reacts. I love everything about it. And not to mention, it's totally natural and totally cheap. Yes! I'm making a homemade volcano in my toilet. I'm just not dyeing the lava red. With that floor cleaner too, if you want to add an essential oil to it, go ahead. But Mount Vesuvius, yes.
What's that?
Mount Vesuvius is
Volcano.
the volcano that destroyed Pompeii. The rubbing alcohol can see, Andrea, yes, exactly. Oh, you're not that late, Belinda. All we did was strain the oranges from last time, and I don't think you can really tell how much more oily. Oh, there you go. This stuff is now. But I will just dip a rag or a piece of paper towel or whatever in this and use it on my countertops. I spilled rubbing rubbing alcohol all over myself, and it was quite comical. And we made floor cleaner with vinegar, water, and rubbing alcohol, and all of the cleaning recipes will be linked in the same doc that was on last week's. I'm going to load it again onto this week's, only I'm going to update all the recipes that we used this week. So that way you guys have a running tally on where we are. Now, I said in the thing, needed an empty spice jar. You can also use any type of pizza jar, whatever. You're welcome, Sheena. But we're going to make the scouring powder. Oh, and then we talked about how I love to watch vinegar and baking soda clean the toilet.
Yeah, a whole night.
Where'd my salt go? Here's my salt. Okay. So, for this, you need baking soda, and this is just the Aldi's brand. I like kosher salt with this because they're bigger granules, so you get more scrubbing powder out of it. And borax, which is like miracle. Oh, and we waited for me to get my tea so I could actually do this. Oh, and I'm in my pajamas.
Me too.
That was the other thing you missed. Today is pajama day, so I had to go grocery shopping in my pajamas, and I'm doing this in pajamas because it's pajama day and life doesn't stop for pajama day.
And
So
I also went to the grocery store with my mom in my pajamas.
you sure did. Now, for this one, it is 2 parts borax, 1 part salt, 1 part baking soda. Borax is the only thing that I will use a different tablespoon with, other than what I do, for my regular just serving cleaners. So the borax is the only thing that I do differently with it. I know I can do the same thing, but I choose not to. Just like the washing soda for my laundry soap, that is just baking soda that's been baked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of the borax, and then another 2 tablespoons of the borax, because it's 2 parts. So you've got 4 tablespoons in this jar. Okay. Your jar could be bigger. Your jar could be smaller. So it may just be some trial and error, or you can make a huge batch and then just keep dumping it into your jar. And then I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of baking soda. And 1 tablespoon of the kosher salt. And then I'm going to do it all again. Because if you see, it hasn't really, you can see that. It hasn't really filled it up that much. Because I still want some room to be able to shake it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Honey, mansions look many, many, many different ways. And if you feel that it's a mansion, then it is a wonderful mansion. 1 tablespoon of baking soda.
This is my mansion.
And 1 tablespoon of salt.
Okay. Don't forget to drink your water.
Don't forget to drink your water.
And vacuum.
And shake. And done. That's it. Now your scouring powder is done. The way I suggest you use this, sprinkle it on to a damp surface. So like if you're doing your tub, And you need to give it a really, really good scrub. Do it when you get out of the tub after you've wiped down the tub with a washcloth. And then put this on, let it sit for 5 minutes, and then scrub it off. So
get sparkling ice water. Most of you might think it's not healthy, but it actually is. There's no calories.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up, we're going to go take a look at the mansion real quick. Oh, that looks amazing, kiddo. Being a mom never stops. I have not tried it on there, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. The other thing I can suggest for toilets that have really, really bad stains in them, let it sit with the baking soda and the vinegar, right? This should actually work because the baking soda and the borax have the whitening powers. But the other thing that you can use, which a lot of us have, but not all of us, is a pumice stone. You know, like you use for on your feet. My mom's toilet at their house had these awful blue stains around the toilet. And I was able to use the pumice stone to get them off. It took a lot of elbow grease, so maybe in like stages, but it'll work. The other thing that I can suggest is, and it's a store-bought cleaner, but would be either like the CLR, although I'm not a huge fan. Good.
Pink sheet. Pink sheet.
Or yeah, the CLR, I'm not a huge fan of it, but you know, it can work because vinegar does just about the same thing. You know, like you got the Pink Sheep?
Yes.
The faucet heads, you can just soak them in vinegar and it'll clear it right up too. There is a toilet bowl cleaner, and I cannot remember the name of it, but it has a black bottle. And that stuff worked really well. I don't remember the name of it. I am so sorry. I haven't bought it in years. So honestly, I don't even know if they still make it. All right. How about we do some Windex?
No, it's the window cleaner.
That is Windex. It might be the black Lysol. I don't remember. You're probably right because I know that the old toilet that we had was really, really yucky when we moved in. And so I went through a whole bunch of different toilet bowl cleaners because my homemade stuff was not doing it. So I kept trying different things. And I'm probably pretty sure the black Lysol is what I had because I remember it was a big name brand. So, the biggest thing, Sheena, with a honestly, any shower, tile shower, any shower, is get yourself a squeegee to keep in the shower. When you are in the shower, scrub it down with a microfiber cloth. Nothing else on it. You know, you don't need to worry about any of that. Scrub it down with a microfiber cloth. And then when you get out of the shower, squeegee all the water off. Because if the water is gone, nothing can grow.
Then why don't we do it?
because ours is easy enough for me to clean.
Let's squeegee it.
Fine, we'll get a squeegee. Okay.
We already have a squeegee.
I want a bigger one. So that is the easiest thing I can suggest for a tile shower. This stuff will work. The bleach can work too. So those are all, yes, and no water buildup.
Diamond.
You're welcome, Belinda. Let me know. No, I don't. Send me a picture of your jacuzzi tub and I'll let you know. And we can talk about it. Okay, where am I? Do we want Febreze or Windex next? You guys pick.
Me. Can I pick? Did we do floor cleaner?
Yes, we did floor cleaner first. That was when I got the rubbing alcohol all over myself. Windex, okay. It doesn't take that long, honey. I already have the bottle over here anyways. Now, the one thing with the Windex, okay, this uses cornstarch in it. So the cornstarch, if it goes everywhere, will put little white droplets. So wherever you spray it on, make sure you wipe it off, which is why I spray it directly onto the rag, because then I don't have that problem. So, all right, we are going to start with a 1/4 cup of vinegar. I swear I should have dumped some of this into a smaller container before I started. You know what? Let's get a funnel. So I was thinking, I want to know what you guys think. I honestly think it's better than Windex, Sheena. To be totally honest with you, I think it cleans better. There is some Windex that I've used that will just streak like none other. I've never had that problem with this. So I think it's better. And, you know, if you're obsessed with having to have your window cleaner blue, put a couple drops of blue food coloring in it and you'll be fine. So we did a 1/4 cup of vinegar. And you can make this stuff smell any way that you want. I personally love the spearmint smell with my window cleaner, so that's what I do. All right, then we're going to do a 1/3 cup of rubbing alcohol without me. Spearmint, not peppermint, spearmint. I do love the smell of peppermint though too.
I like the smell of mint.
I think it's spearmint. Where is it? Eucalyptus, tea tree, cold and sinus. Yeah, spearmint. You can't see that. You can't see that. There we go. Spearmint. All right. Now we need a 1/3 cup of the rubbing alcohol. This is what gives it the drying effect. Because obviously, I covered myself with this before all over my arm. No, peppermint works good too. Peppermint works great too. And peppermint will also help keep the spiders away. Peppermint will also help keep the ants away. So peppermint is just as good too. All right. And now we're going to do 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Just chill. You got all day? All right. So I got 1 tablespoon of cornstarch going in. So I was thinking next week or the next time that we do this, I've got one more cleaner that I want to do. Kind of like it's my version of the reusable cleaning cloths. And then I was thinking of doing like the DIY personal stuff. Like deodorant and makeup remover and stuff like that. And then also healing remedies. How to break a fever, how to cure an ear infection and stuff like that. So that was where I was thinking of where I'm going to go next. Also, good. I was thinking of maybe we could come up with different ideas and things to put together a family fun jar or a date night jar. Okay, Sheena, can you see the comments or can I just see the comments? Because I don't know what you guys see on your end. I gotta get the water going nice and hot here. What, honey? Because Belinda said that 1 cup of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of Dawn, fill the tub, turn the jets on for about 20 minutes, and you're good. For her jacuzzi tub. So, okay. Well, I just told you what Belinda said. So, she said 1 cup of vinegar for her jacuzzi tub, 1 tablespoon of Dawn, and let it run for about 20 minutes, and that's good. So, and that's what the dealer had told her. I had the hot water off for a while. We got to wait. The biggest thing with this Windex is that you make sure that you shake it each and every time that you use it. So I definitely suggest putting it in a bottle that you can see through because you're going to want to make sure that there is no... Sheena says, thank you, Belinda. I don't know if you can see the comments either, if you've got it full screen. Okay. Belinda says, you're welcome, Sheena. And Michelle's telling me when she can see them. So, all right. So I'll just respond for you guys too. Call me an owl. You're going to want to make sure that the cornstarch is not sitting at the bottom because otherwise... Sheena, if you want, I'll stick it on the DIY recipes and then it's there for anybody else who also has a jacuzzi tub. All right. Now you're adding about 2 cups of water to this. I'm adding a little less because I cannot fit 2 cups of water in there. And then I'm adding my spearmint until I like the way it smells. You could do orange, you could do lemon, you could do lavender, you could do anything that you want. And now the Windex is done. And like I said, the biggest thing with this one is to shake the bottle each and every time and spray it on the rag first. There is, while I absolutely adore my homemade cleaners, there is also another option. And there are cleaners out there that just use water, rags that just use water. The Norwex brands. And they're absolutely amazing. I mean, they've even got a... Oh, yeah, definitely. I can do taco mix, pizza, pancake, whatever. Cooking mixes. I could do cooking mixes too. Definitely. I can do a lot of different spice blends and stuff like that. And we had already talked about doing a meal together. So, all right. Windex is done. Febreze is next. I don't drink cappuccinos, Sheena. Sorry. I just drink my tea. But you all are more than happy to have cappuccinos. I'll drink my tea. Oh, I could look into those. The only problem is I won't be able to taste them to see how good they are. So, but I can look into some flavored coffees and stuff like that. Because that, oh, you know what? Because I could actually use that with just plain black tea. So yeah, I will look into that. We're gonna do Febreze. I actually have revamped this recipe. So, where's my vinegar? Oh, that's right. It's in this ginormous jug down here. Yes, you do need Febreze with a hockey husband. You definitely need Febreze with a hockey husband. So, we're going to do a 1/4 cup of vinegar. I've also seen this recipe using, and I put my thing in there. Okay, we got to get another one. Oh. With using actual fabric softener. To me, using actual fabric softener absolutely negates the fact of having it be a nice non-chemical household cleaner. So I use what I use as my fabric softener, vinegar. So a 1/4 cup of vinegar. Now here's where I changed it. I used to put baking soda in here. I don't like the baking soda in here. So it is literally a 1/4 cup of vinegar and water. And whatever essential oils you want. That's it. And it works amazing. And then you don't have to worry about the baking soda clogging up the nozzle. What do we want it to smell like this time? Jasak, what do you,
Mint.
Mint? Mm-hmm. Peppermint or?
That's like the mint that I get from Grandpa. The mint that I always get from Grandpa.
Okay. That would be the spearmint. All right. Okay, so we're going to have this one smell like spearmint. I mean, you could get lavender oil. You could do any flavor combination. I have a, oh, here it is. I have a recipe for making it smell like Fruit Loops. So, but there's your Febreze right there. Three things. And you could even literally spray the stuff with, I mean, if it's really, 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 yes, lavender would be oh, I can do that one, and I'll just put the recipe down. An amazing body spray or sheet linen spray, okay? Lavender. Lavender works and stuff like that. So any combinations that you want. But then, you know those little mini bar bottles of vodka? Use one of those. So take a little spray bottle, fill it with the vodka, and put whatever essential oil you want in there for the body spray, for the bed linen spray. The vodka will make the spray smell last longer. So that's why I use vodka. And do not ask how I figured that out, because I honestly don't even remember. All right. So those are our cleaners for today. We can do some spice mixes next week. We will do cleaning wipes, and I'll actually make those to smell like Fruit Loops.
Making you saying Fruit is making me hungry for cheese.
Okay. Maybe we'll do. That would be wonderful, Sheena, if I ever actually got drunk.
Mom, do you have a recipe for one to smell like cheese or Cheetos or Doritos?
No, I don't have an essential oil recipe that makes stuff smell like Cheetos. I think we'll do the anti-itch spray, or you can make it a lotion. I want to start thinking summer and mosquitoes, but this also works with there you go. See, you bought it for bed linen spray. And also for the cold with the dry skin, this works really, really well, but I would put it as a lotion. So we'll do the anti-itch spray next time. Let me write this down. Anti-itch cleaning wipes. Oh, no, I didn't do the wall cleaner, did I?
No.
Do we want wall cleaner? Let's do wall cleaner. And since it is one of those wonderful seasons, we'll do my homemade cough syrup, and it is not the snake oil. It is something different, and it actually tastes good, because snake oil does not taste good. The onions and all that stuff, it does not taste good. So, and we'll do the nighttime cough. And how about we make a sugar scrub too?
No, make a sink cleaner.
We just made a sink cleaner, honey. There we go. All right, we got lots of stuff to do. Snake oil is a cough syrup that has been around for a very long time. My grandmother was a firm believer on it. It started way, way, way back in the day. And it had garlic and onions and vodka and a whole bunch of stuff in it that just sat there and it fermented. And it did work. I'm not going to tell you it didn't. It did work. But it tastes gross. And if I'm going to taste something that tastes that gross, I'm just going to go buy some Vicks or some NyQuil. So,
if you want some that is even grosser, just drink some.
So this one is literally all natural ingredients, just like that one, only it tastes good. So there's a whole big difference with that. And it is literally the only cough syrup that I've had in my house for years. So that's what we're going to go with. Holy cow, I've been talking for 45 minutes already. See, I always overplan. I might just have to start taking these to 2 hours. But I wouldn't want you guys to sit and listen for 2 hours. So, and then think of throughout the week when I post the videos, if you guys come up with any spice mixes that you want to do, let me actually take a look at mine and see what I need. Oh, I need my pizza spice mix. I need my poultry spice mix. Pizza, poultry. My Monterey steak I need. Oh, and I need my Saison. Oh yeah, no, honey, those spice mixes and stuff like that, they're going to be on the next live video. We're going to make them live. I think that's going to end up over planning. So next time it might end up. Well, you didn't have to get up, honey. You could have slept. Michelle is depressed that I got her up. I'm good like that. Let's see. So next time might end up being an hour and a half, maybe. Sheena, we still need to talk. So are you available after this? And I can give you a ringy ding ding. Let's see. I know what I want to talk about. How about, because we got 15 minutes here. Cool. I'll give you a call when we're done. Did I post already? I don't remember if I posted it already this week or if I saved it for next week. What my be happy, be healthy, be here, and be you means. Yes. Well, I know I recorded it. I don't remember if I posted it. Yay! All right, cool. So I did post it. To me, that is so important. And that is why we do this. I had a client, and they're watching, tell me that they wanted to be a 50s housewife. That is what I honestly consider myself. I am a 50s housewife. And I love it. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to be a 50s housewife. You have your act together. You are able to take care of the kids and take care of your man. You are still able. The one thing that people don't realize is that a 50s housewife was, right, the shoes, was a very, very powerful woman. There is a saying, and it's another one that I live by, is that the hand that rocks the cradle is the hand that rules the world. There's nothing wrong with being a 50s housewife. There's also nothing wrong with being a working mom. I'm not saying one is better than the other. One is just for some and one is not for the other. I do love going to work, but I am meant to work at home. That is what I am meant to do. So when Jacek is way, way older and I got to go back out and go to work, that's fine. But right now, my place is here. 50s housewives had so much on their plate. I mean, it was ridiculous. They didn't have a very good diet. You know, they stayed. I mean, whenever you see a 50s housewife, right, they were all, whoop, they had the hourglass figure kicking, right? You know how they got that hourglass figure? It's called amphetamines and smoking. So they didn't have a very good diet. But, you know, they would walk the kids to school. They would walk to go get the groceries because most families back then did not have 2 cars. But nowadays, that's not always the case. I mean, I love having 2 cars. And I definitely, if I can get away with it, I'm not going to go walk and pick up the groceries, especially in the middle of a Wisconsin winter. So, yes, amphetamines, energy pills. Oh, yeah, it was. Speed has been around a long time. And just like acid and all that other wonderful stuff. Oh, yeah, speed has been around for a long time. It wasn't necessarily in the cute little bottles marketed 5-hour energy drink, but it's been around for a very, very long time. So, but to have that power, right? Her aunt had it. Okay. Think about how motivated, how organized, how determined a 50s housewife had to be, because they didn't have all the conveniences that we have now, right? They had some, they didn't have everything, but they ran that house. Were they the authority figure? No, but I guarantee you that even though it's always played off that the man was this big, powerful, blah, 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 it still is. I guarantee you the last thing that he wanted to do was upset his woman. I will guarantee it. Because how would he have eaten? How would he have had clean clothes? It was a different time back then. Men did not know all the stuff that they know now. Okay? My grandfather, bless his heart, literally did not know how to turn on the stove. He could not have ironed a pair of pants to save his life. That is why he had grandma. So even though they portray the man as the master of the house, yes, he is. But without his queen, he is nothing. And you know what? Juan will agree with that, which I think is kind of cool. Because he knows how to cook and he knows how to clean and he knows how to do wash and stuff like that. Just don't ask him to use my toaster oven because he's still scared of that. But, he does not want this world without me because I make his life easier. And that is what a great partnership is all about. It's not that the man is up here and the woman's down here. That is not what it's about. It is about the man does A, the woman does B, and they come together and they have a wonderful thing. One is not more important than the other. You cannot. Exactly. They show the value. They bring up the value of each other. The man being the provider and the protector and everything like that. It doesn't matter if he doesn't have somebody to provide and protect for. The woman being the caregiver and the companion, the constant companion. Doesn't matter if she doesn't have anyone to do that for. One cannot exist without the other in that frame. I am not saying that marriage is for everybody either, okay? I know very, very many powerful women and powerful men that are single. And there's nothing wrong with that. For me, I love my man. I don't love the back of my hair. I still have to get into my hairdresser. You cannot have one without the other. The yin yang, balance, light with dark will be the light. Push and pull. You can't have one without the other, and they are a reflection of each other. So even though the man sits there and he's, even society will try to make him out like that, or women will say, no, the man, this, and this. That's not the case. Not in a real relationship. And believe me, I've been in some doozies that it was not a real relationship. But in a real relationship, one is not more important than the other. I mean, does it matter how much money one makes if we're not here for him? No. Does it matter how well I cook if there's nobody here to eat my food? No. You know, so assessing, you know, like Sheena said, showing the value, assessing the value, and appreciating each other is huge. You know, us as moms and dads, but moms, have a very, 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 very hard job. Especially those of you that actually leave the house to go to work. I've done that. Don't like that. I've done that a lot. And that makes it hard to then still do the stuff that society says is expected of us. Seriously? I mean, think about it. If you walk into a home, right? And the home is a disaster. You're walking into a home of a married couple. They both work. All right? You walk into a home of a married couple. The home is a disaster. Who do you think isn't doing their job? The man or the woman? Not thinking it through logically in that they both should be working together as a team, blah, 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 blah. You're going to say the woman. 9 times out of 10. Both. Okay. They're not doing their job. If I see, you know, lawn's not done. What, he can't get out and cut the grass? And I'll say that without even thinking, well, she could get out and cut the grass too. You know, it's ingrained into us. And while they are both responsible, except in my house, Juan touches my dishes or my laundry, I'll shoot him. You know, they're both responsible, but instant knee-jerk reaction. Who do you immediately think? Oh, they're slacking. They're slacking. You know, working together is so important. Being true to yourself is even more important. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
You're so soft.
Yeah, you're so soft.
No, you're softer than me.
No, you're softer than me.
No, you're softer than
You smell like Doritos. Did you just wipe your Dorito fingers on my Harry Potter shirt?
me. No.
So does anybody have any questions? Or something that they need help with? We didn't even touch meal planning, and I was hoping to. No, those are for dinner.
Why did I have one?
Because they're for dinner.
But that's how
Then you get one. Because there's 3 of us, so you get 1. Any questions with meal prep, what to make for dinner, anything like that? Oh, forewarning, Thursday's video is like 10 minutes long. I'm sorry. Very, very sorry. I think I ended up going off on like 3 different rants. So about how things should be done and stuff like that. So Thursday's video is like 10 minutes long. I'm really, really sorry. But, so if nobody has anything, well, we'll get that far later. If nobody has anything else, then you guys are amazing. I am so proud of each and every one of you. As you know, as always, if anything comes up during the week, stick it in a comment on a YouTube video. Oh, how are you? Have you got any of you printed out leftover pot roast. Pork or beef? Actually, it doesn't matter. Shred it up, make barbecue sandwiches. Or slice it up and make barbecue sandwiches. Has anybody printed out the bingo card yet? That is in each and every description box. I want to see if you're liking it. I believe it's in each and every description box. Yeah, it's in each and every description box. There is a bingo card it is not just for the evening routine. It is for all of the routines. To be able to use it to try and get yourself a full card bingo for the day. So, is that I have, Belinda? Yay, Michelle! I'm happy for you. No, it is only one, and they are all in the same space each and every day. So I will change the spaces for next week, so that way it changes. Because now I have a computer that actually works. So, use the bingo card. Oh, okay, Sheena. Listen carefully. Okay, Sheena saw it. Never mind. Making me feel worthless here, Sheena. All right. Y'all are amazing. I am so very, very proud of each and every one of you. Keep doing great work. So today's the 10th. Our next one will be in 2 weeks on the, what did I just see? The 24th. Lots of stuff planned for that one. We're still going to start at the same time. May run an hour and a half. I don't know. Between the cleaning products, the beauty products, and the seasoning, it may, like a shepherd's pie. That actually sounds very, 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 very good. Ain't nothing better than a nice shepherd's pie. I love shepherd's pie. If you guys have any questions throughout the week, put it in the comments below the videos. I love hearing from you guys. I love seeing you guys every other Sunday. And good luck with your week. We didn't even plan this week out. Holy camoly. Take it day by day. Write down everything you've got to do. Right? Well, shepherds can watch turkeys and beef and pork. You will start a calendar, write down all the appointments you have. Thank you, Michelle. Then go through and write down what you need to do. Make sure you take time out each day for yourself. No joking. Okay? Make sure you also are looking at that self-care, drinking your water, taking your meds, getting enough sleep, all those other things. Oh, I think that's also why the videos tended to be a little bit longer this week. I was really, really tired when I was making them. So when I'm tired, I tend to ramble a little bit more. But, all right. I'm not going to keep you guys anymore. Enjoy your Sunday. It is so nice to be able to do this with all of you. And have a great week. Sheena, give me 10 minutes and I will give you a call. Well, we're about to find out in about 10 minutes if you're tired or lazy. So, gonna give you a call in 10 minutes, Sheena, and I will talk to you then. Bye, everybody. If you need anything, give me a holler on the comments, okay? Not this one, though. The other one. And I will get the document linked. Thank you, Belinda. I love these too. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing them. Oh, I got an assignment for you guys before you all go. See? I could talk forever. I want to get back to doing the podcast where the screen is blank so you guys can just listen and clean. Oh, I'm so glad, Michelle. I need ideas. I am running out of ideas. I ran out of ideas, and that is why I don't make them anymore. I want to get back to doing those. So if anybody has anything they want me to talk about, want me to go more in depth on, maybe want me to revisit, let me know so I can get back to doing those podcasts. Paper missions. Yes, we could do some paper missions. To make sure you guys get your room rescues and your hotspots in. If you can do it, Michelle, that's awesome, because I do know at least of 10 people that can't do it. Ooh, getting ready for a date night. All right. We can do that. I do want to do a date night or family fun day jar with you guys too one of these weeks. I'll let you know ahead of time so that way anybody can have supplies. I would prefer, though, that you not go out and buy anything for it. So, like, my date night jars use the big popsicle sticks because I have them. They use a big mason jar because I have it. So, you know, if you use an empty coffee can with pieces of paper ripped up and written on it, fine. I really don't want you guys to go out and buy anything for doing that jar. So, make a positive thought jar too. So, I'm getting too many. Oh, there we go. Maybe I could turn some of this stuff into podcasts. I'm going to think about it. Okay. You guys have a great Sunday before it ends up being like 2 o'clock Central Times. And have a great, great day. Bye, guys.